I'm going to tag a creator in this. She used to do these wonderful bean videos. And there was a video I remember seeing, I don't know how long ago, and she had kind of discussed this, and I could not find it. So hopefully, if I tag her, she'll see this video and she'll be like, "Oh, I remember that video," and she'll repost it to get awareness out there about taking care of a kitty cat or a lunchbox, whatever you want to call it. I cannot speak for all women. Whether I said that before, I cannot stress that enough. I cannot speak for all women. Every woman is different, and I think that a lot of women don't quite say, "Hey, that's not working." Like, we kind of move over or try to reposition or pull away when we're just not digging what the person is doing. Because I'm not going to say the guy, because it could be a girl too. So there are certain things now, like I said, every woman is different. I don't know if any woman likes the whole DJ thing. I don't know. I think there isn't a whole lot of education given to people about parts of the kitty or lunchbox, and how things are positioned inside. Just like they don't teach girls about the prostate, and possibly stimulating that, or where it's at, and like there are things that we don't, you don't get taught, and people would probably have a big problem with teaching those particular things. And nobody really teaches you how to do this stuff. So anyway, this is kind of hard because this is very personal, but I feel like it needs to get out there. First off, you don't just go, like, or like the whole type of thing just does not, no, it's not, it doesn't, it doesn't work. Like there needs to be intention. And I think I had seen somebody else talk about, imagine, like, when you're using your tongue, imagine how you would like them to use their tongue in specific parts of you, or on specific parts of you. The other thing, now, this is where it gets really based on the female. This particular female, and the video that I'm thinking that the creator I'm going to tag did, has to do with fingers. And, I think, like, most of the time, if you ask, like, there is a, come hither kind of motion. If you pay attention to what's in there, you can feel that there's a thing there inside. And so, like, come hither, because going to the back with your fingers, like treating your fingers like they're a pecker, unless a woman, like there are various ways that women will experience pleasure. There's the bam 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 pleasure, which those ladies are very, very freaking lucky. I think they only make up about 10% of the population of women who only need the hokey pokey. Then there's some that you just need to focus your attention on the bean, and that will do it. And some people need bean and maybe about first knuckle deep, like right about there, just a little bit in, because the other part of the bean, because the bean is two parts. You have the outer part, and then you have what's inside, which if you took two fingers and did like this in there, you could actually go around the second part, because it's kind of like a little soft kind of bubble thingy there. At least that's the best way I know to describe it. So some people need bean and that. And unless a woman is into it, I think a guy should start with one finger, then go to two. You might want to ask before you're doing like four fingers and you're just because that's that may not be ideal. Speaking for myself, that is not ideal, because if you see your girl's toy collection, the toy collection she has for her kitty or her lunchbox, and if you see how she uses her collection, you get a pretty good idea of what she needs, because there are a lot of things. Like there is the rose, which is for that person who may just need the bean stimulation, or they may want to stimulate, like if they may want to put that on the bean and stimulate whoever is going to town on them, because that vibration goes through. If she's got like a Tracy's dog, where you got an in part and then you got a part that sits on the top and does the little suction thing, that gives you a pretty good idea. And like, really, you can't, there's not a whole lot of with the Tracy's dog because of the way it's shaped. There's more of a either like, I've never done this, but I have heard you can ride a pillow. But sometimes with that, it's just all about tapping that bottom part that's in, and just dealing with the suction of the top part. But every woman is different. And I liked what this one guy said on a video that I saw, where he said, ask her, does that feel good? Like, if you can't catch her clues, she's not doing something to show you, which some women might act like they're enjoying it because they want it over with as quickly as possible. Because if you're really not doing it, like if you're nails on chalkboard on it, they're gonna be like, oh, it's not a big deal for me to know. It's cool. You don't have to do that. Like, most women are not gonna say, you don't have to do that, unless you're doing it wrong. There are tons of videos, maybe not on TikTok, that would be very descriptive, but like YouTube, and you can find stuff on Google. I would say you're better off taking advice from a woman. Just like, you really shouldn't get tips from a woman about what a man likes, because that could be two different things. She's only going off of what she's been told or what she's witnessed with a man, Anyway, that's my TMI for the day. It's hard to make this.